Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Sports TV, back at it again. Sorry I haven't been uploading in a while. I've just been lazy, I feel like. I need to stop doing that. But MLB 18's coming out soon, so summer about to be lit. We're about to have videos every day, live streams every day, every night. Mostly every night, live streams. But today, what I got for you is our MLB predictions for the American League. I will post a National League video very, very soon. What you have in the background is a Fortnite Victory Royale. Me and some of my friends had. It was pretty fun. We did a Stairway to Heaven, and as you'll see, it was a Victory Royale. It was pretty lit. It was pretty sick. So yeah, but what I got for you is the my American League predictions. I don't have the records because I'm not. I'm too lazy. Do the math and find out everyone's record, what I think it will be. But I have the records, playoffs, and awards for everyone. So yeah, we'll get started with the American League East. I'll start from bottom to top. So last place we have the Tampa Bay Rays. Last year I thought they were going to be a contender. I thought they might have snuck out a wild card spot from the Minnesota Twins, but they didn't. And then this offseason they go and trade Evan Longoria, and there's still talks they might trade Chris Archer during the season, or maybe just at the end of the offseason. But they don't have Evan Longoria, but they did get Denard Span and Christian Arroyo, which that could help. But some people are going to have to step up. As you know, they don't have Logan Forsythe for the second year, which it surprised me that they still didn't have Logan Forsythe, and they still ended up doing okay in their division. But yeah, that's the Tampa Bay Rays for you, last place. Fourth place, I got the Baltimore Orioles. They almost got a wild card spot in August and September. They didn't play good at all. That's what took it, and then they placed fourth place in the division, I think, or last place. I think they might have placed last, but still had an okay record. Yeah, but they got Manny Machado hitting into his contract year, so in 2018 free agency, he will be a free agent as long as with Bryce Harper. So it's gonna be a pretty big free agent class in 2018. Third place, I got the Toronto Blue Jays. They're a pretty good team. They're kind of stepping away from their glory years, as you can say, when they made back-to-back American League championships and choked both times to the Royals and then the Indians. They have Donaldson. He will be a free agent in a few years. He's aging. He's not as good as he was in 2015 and 2014 and 2016. They have Troy Tulowitzki, who's aging a lot. They don't really have anyone good besides Kevin Pillar, really, as a bright spot in their future. Yep. Second place, I have the Boston Red Sox, which they could be a surprise team in 2018. I feel like they could come out, maybe beat the Yankees in that division race. Because everyone's got the Yankees winning it, and as obvious now, since I have Boston second place, I always have Yankees first place. We'll get them later. But Boston, don't sleep on Boston. Don't sleep on Boston. Benintendi can have a big year. Ramirez could come out of nowhere and have a big year. JBJ may have a good year. Rafael Devers may just have a great year. You never know. I mean, he hit 20 home runs, I think, last year. Could come out and hit 30, 35, but don't sleep on the Boston Red Sox. First place is obvious. My prediction is the New York Yankees, the Bronx Bombers, Baby Bombers, whatever people call them nowadays. All right, let's just get a quick breakdown. They made a lot of big moves in the offseason. They got number one, maybe the biggest move in the entire MLB. They traded for Giancarlo Stanton for a couple of no-names, which people say Derek Jeter is now the GOAT for doing that because, you know, he bought the Marlins and traded Stanton. But yeah, the Yankees, Judge, Sanchez, Didi, Masahiro Tanaka, CC Sabathia, Luis Severino. I mean, it's insane what they have out there. Alright, so we're going to move to the AL Central, which is where my favorite team plays. Last place, it's White Sox. I mean, they could be good in a few years. I mean, they have guys like Eloy Jimenez, Who else do they have? Michael Kopech. Jose Abreu, they still have him. Who else do they have? Yohan Moncada. He's gonna be a star, I feel like, in a few years. Yeah, but right now they don't have a lot of bright spots. Right now they have like Avisail Garcia and Jose Abreu, but that's about it. Fourth place we have the once dominant Detroit Tigers, now just an old team. But yeah, but they have still Miggy, who honestly can still come out. He's still a 300 hitter. He will get 3,000 career hits. He will hit 500 home runs. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest MLB players of all time. But they have Michael Fulmer, who won Rookie Year in 2016, I believe. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, but Detroit Tigers not really as dominant as they were in their glory years, 2012, 13, 14. Not as dominant. Third place, we have my favorite team, the Kansas City Royals. It was a sad offseason for Royals fans. Kane signed somewhere. He signed with Milwaukee, I believe. Yeah, Milwaukee. Hosmer signed with San Diego. Moustakas is a maybe. We signed Escobar back. I guess we do have some talent in the farm system with Hunter Dozier and what's his name? Hunter Dozier and Richard Lovelady and Josh Damon and Kyle Zimmer. They could be a part of our future. We still have Bubba Starling and guys like Whit Merrifield and Paulo Orlando. Those guys can be part of maybe a future playoff run in the next 3 years, 4 years. Yeah, but I'm predicting them to place third, not as dominant as they used to be in 2014 and 15 when they won back-to-back pennants. But in second place, we have the Minnesota Twins, who surprised everyone last year by winning 50 games in 2016 and coming and making a playoff spot in 2017, which I find amazing. Yeah, but I feel like they'll be a dominant team again. They have guys like Irvin Santana, Joe Mauer, Byron Buxton. You guys have like Byron Buxton. Sorry, I think it might have cut out there. I don't know. I think I still might have paused it, but it's whatever. You guys have Byron Buxton, as I said, Irvin Santana, Joe Mauer, Eduardo Escobar, Eddie Rosario. They're a dominant team. If they can go out late in the off season, like it's February and I was like, opening days in 3 weeks. They can go out and sign a guy like Alex Cobb or Lance Lynn. I mean, I was surprised if they even made it close to first place in the American League Central. Now in first place we have the Cleveland Indians, who Lindor, Kluber, I don't know if I have to say anymore, but they're insane. They're good. Will be good. They don't have Santana anymore. He signed with Philadelphia. Yeah, that's the Cleveland Indians. They're just going to come out and be a dominant team like they've been the last few years. The AL West, I have the Athletics coming in last place. Their Athletics, they made a dumb trade. Traded Josh Donaldson for some Brett Lowry, I think. But not good anymore. They traded Sonny Gray at the trade deadline to the Yankees. It paid off for the Yankees. They have guys like, they got Jorge Mateo, which he's a promising prospect down in the minor leagues. Fourth place, we have this once dominant Rangers. They were a really good team a few years ago. They had Cole Hamels in his late prime, Yu Darvish, Adrian Beltre. Adrian Beltre is still on the team, but he's not as good as he used to be in 2015, 14, 16. But yeah, they're not as good as they used to be in the last few years. Third place, we have the Seattle Mariners, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did come out second, or maybe a surprising first place finish, which I doubt that will happen, knowing the circumstances in the West. Yeah, but they have guys like they have a dominant team. James Paxton, D. Gordon, Nelson Cruz, Ben Gamble, Robinson Cano. They have such a dominant team. Kyle Seager, Danny Valencia. Their team is so good. If they can go out and maybe sign a starter too, like I said with the Twins, they have a shot for making the playoffs. Second place we have the Anaheim Angels, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, of Hawaii, of Honolulu. Those people, yeah. They have Mike Trout, best player in the MLB. Oh my goodness, this just in. The Royals and two-time All-Star Mike Moustakas agreed to a $1 million deal. I mean, a 1-year, $6 million deal. Moustakas is coming back to Kansas City. That just popped up on my phone. That's insane. Whatever, we'll talk about that in another video. The Angels, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, Andrelton Simmons, who they else signed? They signed Zach Cozart. They're going to be an insane team. And then first place, we have the reigning World Series champions looking to defend their title in 2018. Astros. I mean, I don't know if I have to say anything. I mean, I could just name off a few players and be done with this. They have Jose Altuve, Justin Verlander, Lance McCullers, Dallas Keuchel, Carlos Correa, George Springer, Evan Gattis, Brian McCann, Yuli Gurriel. I mean, it's insane how good they are. I mean, a few years ago they were last place. They had the #1 overall pick in the draft, and now 3-4 years later they're winning World Series. Like, it's insane. Alright, now to the playoffs. In the wild card round, I have the Red Sox and the Angels. And I have the Red Sox winning a score of 5-2 with Chris Sale being the winning pitcher, throwing 7 dominant innings. In the division series #1, I have the Yankees and the Red Sox, and I have the Yanks winning in 4. Just because they have, I mean, Red Sox could win if they get a split on the road, but if the Yankees win their first 2, I mean, there's no doubt about they'll win another game. Division series #2, I have the Astros and the Indians, and I have the Astros in 5. This is the division series I wanted to see in 2017, but we didn't get lucky enough to see it. But, you know, it was okay. It was still Indians and Yankees. That was a great series. The Astros and Indians and the Astros in 5. I think they just have a better team than the Indians. The Indians had their chance to win the World Series, and they didn't. They choked to the 3-1 to the Cubs. Now in the championship series, I have the Yankees versus the Astros, the rematch of 2017, and I have the Yankees winning it this time in 7 games, which I think will be great for the city of New York, because they're going to try to get their 28th ring against the possible National League. So in the Yankees win the American League, and now I have some awards I want to go over. Batting title, Jose Altuve, he'll hit 357 in my opinion. Home run king, Giancarlo Stanton, 62 bombs at Short Yankee Stadium. RBI king, Andrew Benintendi, 124. ERA leader, Corey Kluber, 213. Wins leader, Corey Kluber, 23. Strikeout leader, 302. Chris Sale. MVP, Giancarlo Stanton. Cy Young, Corey Kluber. And Rookie of the Year, Shohei Ohtani. So now I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you guys want to see the National League opinion on this, please, let's reach 5 likes on this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later.